From possible ancient ruins, unexplainable lights, something about Mars feels deliberately hidden.
It's not a natural structure. It's got to be some intelligent species that created it.
But NASA's rover managed to capture it all. So hang on for the strangest evidence of life on the red planet that no one was supposed to see.
What do you see?
It's got to be a spaceship, hasn't it?
What looked like ordinary rocks turned out to be anything but. When the Curiosity rover sent back images from Dingo Gap, a group of amateur researchers spotted something unsettling. A human-like statue standing among the Martian landscape. But that wasn't all. In the same batch of photos, objects resembling a sarcophagus and even a Buddha statue were identified. Are these just tricks of light and shadow, or are they evidence of something more? Mars might not be as empty as we once thought. Leftovers of Red Planet. A strange piece of debris was spotted on the planet's surface, something that looks suspiciously like spacecraft wreckage. The twist? NASA and other space agencies never claimed it. If humans didn't leave it there, then who did? Could it be evidence of an advanced civilization exploring Mars long before us? Or is this proof that someone, or something, was already there? Whatever the truth is, one thing is clear. Mars isn't just a lonely rock floating in space. Mars' ancient civilization. One face on Mars was strange enough that it was impossible to ignore. In 2017, a researcher scanning satellite images of Mars spotted something disturbing. A massive face seemingly carved into the planet's surface. Unlike the famous 1976 discovery, this one had sharper details and an eerie resemblance to Earth's ancient geoglyphs. Could this be proof of an ancient civilization wiped from existence? If these markings tell a forgotten story, then maybe the past isn't as distant as we think. Or worse, maybe it never left. Mysterious formation. A familiar shape in an unfamiliar world.
This is possibly just something nature made or something that humans or extraterrestrials had a hand in.
A newly discovered keyhole-shaped formation on Mars looks strikingly similar to one found on Earth. Coincidence? Some theorists don't think so. They believe these formations could be connected, possibly created as signals, or even as entrances. If something, or someone, built structures on Mars long ago, what was their purpose? With every discovery, Mars raises more questions than answers. Maybe we're not the first to wonder what lies beneath its surface. Tiny volcanoes? They shouldn't exist, yet there they are, scattered across the surface like ancient markers of something long forgotten. These recent images revealed something unexpected. Tiny, perfectly shaped volcanoes dotting the barren landscape. But Mars isn't supposed to be geologically active, and these formations are too precise to be mere accidents of nature. If they aren't the result of volcanic activity, then what created them? Mars has always been a planet of mysteries, and this discovery only adds another layer to the secrets it refuses to give up. Secret base. Just when we think we've seen it all, something unexpected appears. A recent image revealed what seemed like just another rock, but zoom in, and things get strange. The formation looks like a platform with something hidden inside it, almost resembling a base, but it sure doesn't look like something Earth's engineers put together. If not humans, then who? Aliens? A lost civilization? Whatever the answer, this mystery isn't revealing itself so easily. Ancient wall. A wall on Mars? That's not something you expect to see on a supposedly barren planet. Yet, in one of NASA's images, a structure resembling ancient ruins appeared, looking eerily similar to the remains of old civilizations on Earth. Many believe it's a clear sign that Mars once had life, leaving behind traces of a forgotten past. If that's true, then Mars might be hiding more secrets than we imagined. Sending archaeologists instead of just rovers could be the key to uncovering the truth buried beneath its surface. strange rocks. Strange formations have appeared in newly captured images, and they don't look like the usual scattered rocks. Their structure appears too distinct, almost as if they were placed there for a reason. Some believe they could be natural, while others suspect they might be remnants of something ancient. Without closer examination, the mystery remains unsolved. This discovery challenges what we think we know, and until experts get a chance to study these up close, their secrets will stay hidden. Evidence of water. The dry, dusty landscape holds traces of a very different past. In February 2023, scientists found something remarkable: rippled rock formations in the foothills of a Martian mountain. These ripples likely formed when waves stirred up sediment at the bottom of an ancient lake. This is some of the strongest evidence of water ever discovered. If lakes once existed, could life have thrived here too? While there's no definite answer yet, this brings us one step closer to understanding what this world was like long ago. Hidden door. 3 doorways, but only one looked deliberately carved. NASA's Curiosity rover recently captured images of a rock formation on Mars that features 3 openings, but one stands out. Unlike the others, it has clean edges, resembling an actual entrance. Some say it's just a natural crack, but eerily similar formations exist on Earth. Could this be a doorway leading underground? If so, who or what built it? If Mars has doorways, then something or someone might have walked through them before us. Broken iron door. Just when you think you've seen it all, another mystery appears. A newly captured image reveals what looks like a broken iron door, half buried in the dust. It's old, rusted, and strangely out of place. A natural rock formation? Maybe. But on closer inspection, it resembles something built with purpose, almost like an entrance to an ancient structure. Could this be the remains of a lost civilization, or evidence of something that once thrived here? One thing is clear: there's still so much left to uncover, and we're only scratching the surface of its secrets. Unidentified thing. This is one bizarre sighting. At first glance, the strange object on Mars looks like a petrified UFO. Its shape, almost too perfect to be natural. But look again, and it starts resembling like a crocodile frozen in time, its form blending with the Martian dust. NASA's rover has captured yet another puzzling image, leaving everyone guessing. Is it just an unusual rock formation, or could it be something more? With so many odd discoveries piling up, one thing is clear: Mars is full of mysteries. Hopefully the rover will send a better picture soon, because curiosity is only growing. Giant head. This one will leave you speechless. A recent image captured something that appears to be a petrified head. Yes, a head. Looking closely, you can make out what seem to be hair, facial features, and the overall shape of a giant skull. Could this be proof that massive beings once walked this planet? Some say it's just a rock, but the details are too precise to ignore. If this really is a fossilized remnant of an ancient civilization, then history might be far stranger than we ever imagined. Landing marks. Amid the endless dust and barren terrain, something unexpected disrupts the Martian silence. A long trench cuts across the surface, leading to a half-buried, curved object resting at its end. The lines are too precise, the shape too perfect, as if something touched down rather than crashed. Unlike typical impact craters, there's no chaotic debris, just a smooth, deliberate path. The way it settled suggests a controlled descent, a landing rather than an accident. Whatever this is, it didn't simply fall from the sky, it arrived. Woman statue. Some discoveries make you do a double take. A newly captured image reveals what looks like a female statue sitting on a rock in a proper pose. This isn't just some random shape. It actually resembles a carved figure, as if someone sculpted it long ago. Slowly but surely, more strange things are showing up, and this might be one of the biggest clues yet. If this really is a statue, it could be solid proof that an ancient civilization once thrived here. The more we explore, the more it seems like this place isn't as empty as we once thought. Spacecraft. Something massive is resting on the Martian surface, half buried in time itself. A NASA camera captured what appears to be a large object sitting motionless on the dusty ground, its shape too distinct to be just another rock. Partially covered in debris, it almost resembles a spacecraft, one that might have crashed long ago and been left to the mercy of the planet's harsh winds. What if it's a remnant of something that once arrived, stayed, and was forgotten? The sands of Mars have hidden many secrets, but this one may be too large to remain buried. Civilization on Moon. NASA's lunar missions have revealed incredible discoveries, but some believe that even bigger secrets remain hidden. Decades ago, astronauts allegedly captured images of strange structures on the moon, dome-like formations sitting in the middle of craters.
That is not a natural structure. It's got to be some intelligent species that created it.
Some claim these could be remnants of an ancient civilization, possibly even the Anunnaki. Mysterious tracks have also been spotted, looking like vehicle imprints, but no known lunar rover has been linked to them with certainty. While experts suggest natural formations and old Soviet rovers as explanations, the mystery lingers. Mars Pyramid. Not just on Earth, but pyramids have reached the tops of Mars as well. It might have gotten one. A strange pyramid-shaped structure was spotted on the planet's surface, and it's got everyone scratching their heads. It's smaller than the ones on Earth, but its existence raises a huge question. Who built it? If it was first made on Earth and then up on Mars, that's one mystery. But if it was built on Mars first, then maybe the same force that created Earth's pyramids had its hands on both planets. Either way, someone or something has been busy, and we're only just catching up. Plastic on Mars. Curiosity was busy exploring the Martian surface when something unexpected caught its camera. A small piece of plastic. This wasn't an alien artifact, but debris from its own landing in 2012. Experts believe it was a flake of shrink tube from the descent stage, possibly dislodged over time. The discovery raised concerns about contamination, as even a tiny foreign object could interfere with Curiosity's sampling system. While the rover kept moving, this tiny piece of plastic was a clear sign. Humans are already leaving traces on Mars, long before ever stepping foot there. Glowing object. It started as just another day of exploration, until the rover's camera caught something it wasn't supposed to see. A glowing object moved across the Martian terrain, silently drifting before rising into the sky. At first glance, it seemed impossible. An anomaly that shouldn't be there. Could it be an unknown atmospheric phenomenon, or something far stranger? It almost looked like an aircraft gliding over the landscape before vanishing into the vast emptiness above. If something else is out there quietly observing, then perhaps we aren't the first explorers on this desolate world. Strange net. Something unexpected appeared in a recent image. What looked like a small piece of net lying on the ground. Now, how does a net end up in a place where nothing should exist? Some say it's just remnants from past missions, but others believe it hints at something more. If debris like this keeps showing up, it raises a big question. Was this world once home to something or someone? Bit by bit, the puzzle is coming together, and sooner or later, the truth might finally surface. Strange object.
Take a look at this picture of Mars. That light on the right side of the photo is creating quite a stir online.
After seeing this, you might start believing that humans aren't the only ones curious about the red planet. A NASA rover recently captured something unexpected: a glowing object moving through the sky. At first, it seemed like a simple light reflection, but as experts examined the footage, it became clear that this object was moving with purpose. It wasn't just floating randomly. It looked like it was scanning the planet. Could this be an alien spacecraft exploring Mars, just like us? If that's the case, then maybe we're not the first ones here. Perhaps this is just the beginning of something much bigger. Strange holes. A strange hole on Mars has left experts puzzled. NASA's Curiosity rover captured an image of a perfectly round hole on the planet's surface, raising questions about what could have created it. Unlike the usual cracks and craters, this hole looks too precise to be a natural formation. Some believe it could be the result of an unknown geological process, while others wonder if something else is at play. The hole appears deep, its dark interior hiding whatever secrets might be below. With Mars still full of mysteries, this discovery adds yet another eerie clue to the planet's unknown past. Strange regolith. Things just got even weirder. A newly spotted regolith structure looks eerily like coral, sitting on the dusty surface like something pulled from an alien ocean. This bizarre formation has experts scratching their heads. Could it be the result of some ancient planetary process? Or is it something entirely unexpected? With its intricate shape and strange appearance, it adds to the growing list of unexplainable discoveries. No one knows for sure what it is, but one thing's certain: this place isn't. Strange stone. While exploring the vast barren landscape, a strange object appeared in the sand. A stone unlike any other. Its shape and texture stood out, making it clear that this wasn't just another ordinary rock. But the most unsettling part? A portion of it remained buried, leaving everyone wondering what lay beneath. Could it be something long forgotten, hidden just out of reach? Until there's a closer look, the mystery stays buried in the shifting sands. Meteorite on Mars. Mars has seen its fair share of impacts, but this one is something else. A massive meteorite strike in the Amazonas Planitia region caught NASA's attention, leaving a crater nearly 500 feet wide and 70 feet deep. The InSight lander even picked up the seismic waves from the impact, making it one of the most significant events recorded on the Red Planet. But this isn't the first strange rock found on Mars. In 2005, the Opportunity rover stumbled upon an iron-nickel meteorite, proving that Mars has been collecting space debris for ages. Strange object. Something unexplainable happened in early 2014. A routine photo was taken on December 26th, showing an empty patch of ground. But when another image was captured on January 8th, something had changed. A rock had mysteriously appeared out of nowhere. Nicknamed Pinnacle Island, it had a bright white exterior with a deep red interior, making it stand out from everything else. The most likely explanation? Maybe it was knocked loose while the rover moved. Or maybe, just maybe, something else placed it there. UFO in moon. For a moment, it was there, silent, unmoving, and impossible to ignore. A large object hovered above the moon, not drifting aimlessly like space debris, but seemingly observing the surface below. It remained in place for longer than expected, as if studying something unseen. Could it be an unknown celestial phenomenon, or something far more advanced than we understand? These sightings are becoming harder to dismiss, stretching from our planet to the furthest corners of space. If we keep looking, we might not just find evidence. We might find something looking back. Mysterious rocket.
A rocket crash on the moon has left scientists baffled. It was first reported in the month of March.
A mystery crash left its mark on the moon, and no one knows where it came from. In June 2022, astronomers discovered a strange impact site 2 overlapping craters caused by an unknown rocket.
This crash created not one, but 2 craters on the moon.
Normally, a single crater forms when a rocket stage crashes, but this one left a double imprint. Even more puzzling, no space agency has taken credit for the object until someone comes forward. The mystery of the moon's strange twin craters remains unsolved. Mysterious object. A mysterious video from an unknown source has left viewers scratching their heads. It clearly shows something unusual on the moon, something that official space agencies have never shared. Could they be keeping a big secret? The object in question doesn't look like a natural rock formation. Some believe it resembles a massive arm, while others think it's some kind of advanced machinery. Whatever it is, one thing is certain: it shouldn't be there. If this footage is real, then the moon might be holding secrets far beyond what we've been told. Unknown object. With technology advancing and cameras becoming sharper, keeping secrets is getting tougher. A recent video, captured not by a space agency, but by an astronomer with a good telescope, has left people speechless. It shows a fast-moving object on the moon, zipping across the surface as if scanning or clearing something. In the past, such things could only be seen with massive observatories. But now, anyone with the right equipment can catch glimpses of the unknown. Whatever this is, it's clear that something unusual is happening up there. Moon mystery. The moon just got a little more mysterious. In December 2021, China's Yutu-2 rover captured an image of a strange cube-shaped object on the far side of the moon. Dubbed the Mystery Hut, the object caused wild speculation. Was it an alien structure or a secret base? Scientists eagerly waited as the rover slowly approached the object over the next few months. When Yutu-2 finally got close, the mystery was solved. It was just an oddly shaped rock. The rock, resembling a rabbit with smaller stones nearby looking like a carrot, was nicknamed Jade Rabbit. Another strange lunar illusion uncovered. Unknown objects. A photographer aiming for the perfect moonshot got more than he bargained for. As he focused on the glowing lunar surface, a group of dark, circular objects moved across the moon. At first, 3 appeared, followed by several more, flying in loose formation. Experts analyzing the footage estimated that if these objects were orbiting the moon, they would be at least 2 to 3 miles wide, far larger than anything humans have ever built. Some speculated they could be an unidentified fleet, possibly artificial in nature. Whatever they were, their silent movement across the lunar surface left many stunned. Ancient life. Something strange was spotted rising from Mars, and no one knows what it is. In 2012, amateur astronomers saw a mysterious plume reaching over 155 miles above the Martian surface. This was unusual because clouds on Mars rarely rise beyond 62 miles. The massive formation stretched across 620 miles and changed shape daily, lasting for about 10 days. Experts suggested it could be a rare type of cloud made of ice or dust, but no known conditions could explain how it reached such heights. The true cause of this strange sighting still remains unknown. Mars mystery. A newly released image from NASA's Rover has left people scratching their heads. The object in question stands out from the usual Martian landscape, appearing far too structured to be just another rock. Some believe it could be the remains of an ancient spacecraft, now fossilized by time. Others speculate it resembles the hardened shell of an unknown life form, preserved in the harsh environment. The eerie formation has only caused more curiosity about what truly lies beneath the surface of Mars. If this is more than just a trick of light and shadows, it could rewrite history. UFO. A mysterious video shared online has left viewers questioning what's really happening on the moon. It shows a UFO gliding over the lunar surface, moving in a way that doesn't seem like an ordinary satellite. With no official statement from space agencies, theories have started to spread. Some believe this could be proof of strange activities on the moon, possibly involving NASA and extraterrestrial beings working together. Others argue it might just be a satellite, but the eerie silence from authorities only increases more speculation. Mysterious discovery. The Medusae Fossae formation has long baffled researchers, but what's buried inside might be even stranger. In 2000, NASA image specialist Steve Wingate spotted a massive, half-buried object resembling a crashed craft. Oddly, his discovery kept disappearing from official sites, though the original image remained hidden in NASA's archives. Then, in 2005, another unusual object appeared in the same region, shaped like a stealth aircraft. With its radar-absorbing terrain, some now call this area a stealth zone. If wreckage really lies beneath the Martian dust, the truth is still waiting to be uncovered. Head of State. A strange rock formation on Mars has left many unsettled. It looks just like former President Barack Obama. This eerie discovery raises questions far beyond our understanding. Could this be a bizarre coincidence, or is there something more to it? Some believe it's a sign that we are being watched, while others wonder if our leaders have connections beyond Earth. If Mars is shaping rocks into familiar faces, then something strange is happening. The deeper we look, the stranger things seem to get. Cannonball. A perfectly round object resembling an old cannonball rests on the Martian surface. Unlike the jagged terrain surrounding it, this smooth sphere appears almost crafted rather than naturally shaped. Some speculate it could be a relic from an ancient battle, while others insist it's just a rare geological oddity. If intelligent life once existed on Mars, could this be a remnant of their history? Whatever the case, it stands out in the desolate landscape. Petrified creature. A haunting figure sits motionless on a Martian rock, but it's not alive. Captured in an image from the red planet, the shape appears petrified, as if frozen in time. Could it be the remains of someone who once walked this world, or perhaps a traveler from somewhere else who never made it back? The eerie stillness of this formation only deepens the mystery. With each discovery, Mars feels less like an empty wasteland, and more like a place with forgotten stories. Metal rock. Rolling across the dusty terrain, Curiosity came across a shiny, metallic object that stood out from the surrounding rocks. Unlike the usual reddish stones, this one gleamed under the alien sky. Experts later identified it as an iron-nickel meteorite, likely a fragment of an asteroid that crash-landed long ago. Dubbed Egg Rock, this discovery was analyzed using a high-powered laser, confirming its metallic nature. Finding a meteorite on another planet is rare, but this one hints at the frequent cosmic collisions shaping Mars over time. Spacecraft on Moon. NASA astronauts made an unbelievable discovery on the moon. A massive spacecraft, abandoned for who knows how long. At first glance, it looked ancient, like it had been sitting there for centuries. But the real shock came when they stepped inside. The technology was beyond anything humans have ever created, far more advanced than what we have today. It was a strange paradox. An old ship with futuristic technology. If this is what aliens left behind ages ago, just imagine what they have now. While we struggle to reach other planets, they might already be exploring entire galaxies. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. For years, we've spotted UFOs and strange structures on Mars, but this changes everything. NASA's Rover captured something unbelievable, a figure unlike anything we've seen before. It wasn't just a rock or a strange formation, a lost visitor from another galaxy or an alien figure who was moving slowly and unnaturally as if it had been stranded there for ages. Mars is vast, and if one alien is wandering there, who knows what else is hidden in the endless dust?